This is another one I didn't know existed. And if you've been here for a while, you know how much Gilmore Girls means to me. Literally saved me and helped give me a better perspective of how bad not only my mother was, but my entire family and how they treated me and how they wanted me to be. I was very much Lorelai in that situation. They wanted me to be the society girl, and also if you've been here for a while, and I think the cheesy tips you off a bit. I'm not really, can I play in that world? Absolutely. Could I play in it the way that my family wanted me to? No. I have to do it my way, the same way I do everything. And I had to be honest. Mumsy didn't like that. And I swear, I talk about things that I guess most of society wouldn't, but I can do it in such a way that people seem to be okay with it. So, mom didn't like that. That's all. Mom didn't like that. But Gilmore Girls Monopoly. Obviously, it's still in the packaging. I haven't played, but yeah, no, Gilmore Girls saved me so much. Mr. Cheese more recently watched it all the way through, and he was like, I didn't think this was going to be as funny as it was all the way through. And I'm like, yeah, no, honestly, it's more of a comedy with like hints of drama in there. And then the dialogue is so quick and quick-witted that they pack so much more into an episode. It's not all about girly things, it's about just real shit. But yeah, I remember I was watching this and my mom like accosted me. It was like, do you wish this could be our relationship? And I just stopped. I had no idea what to do. It was like that fight, flight, or freeze fawn. I froze because there was no right answer in that situation, and I knew it. If I said, yes, I would like our relationship to be like that, it would have been like, well, our relationship is better than that. Why would you want something? No, it wasn't. She was horrible. Yeah, I don't think I responded. But yeah, my mom was a lot like Emily, a little bit like Mrs. Kim as well. Same with my grandmother, my aunt. So I didn't have as much contact with my aunt, so I can't say too much. But yeah, it was rough. I know I come off okay, or at least somewhat okay. This is what people think. People are like, oh, you seem fine, so you must be fine. No, 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 no. That's actually a part of my trauma. My mother conditioned. That's the first time I destroyed the battery in my new phone from filming. So well done. It means I've been here for probably longer than I'd like to be. I don't know if y'all got any of this. So my grandmother was probably a little bit more like Mrs. Kim because of certain things, but my mom's still very, yeah, they give me flashbacks. I understand, like, I come off okay, but that's actually part of my trauma. My mother made sure that I seemed fine no matter what was really going on, like inside my head, or even if one of her favorite things to do is if I was not acting right. And by not acting right, it was literally nothing. Like, one, I was a child, sometimes I was an adult, and I would just say something that she didn't like bringing up I didn't have a dad. I'd get stuff like when people obviously knew I had a... Technically, I did have a father for like a year and a half before he decided to try to unalive her. After that, I had no real proof if she got remarried until after she had passed. I'm not shy, so if you want to hear more about those crazy stories, just let me know. I just wanted to clarify some things. That's why I said I don't have a father. And never did. As far as I'm concerned, there are some technicalities and some things. I had a father when I was younger. I don't know, this is getting long. My life is messed up if you can't tell. Dad, so she would just, come on, let me speak to you. And she'd take me, scream in my face in another room somewhere until I'm crying, sobbing, and then expect me to go out into company and people around and be fine. And heaven forbid anyone asked me if I was okay afterwards, because then I would get screamed at on the car ride home. Like, yeah, if anybody asked if I was okay, the moment I would answer, and look over at my mother, I knew I was in more trouble. It was just like, you just screamed at me. And when I say scream, Mr. Cheese got to see it once. That's how good she was. She wouldn't do it. And that was when one of my abusers was freaking blackout drunk, doing both ends, craziness, and I was concerned and crying. And I was sitting in a chair, and my mother came. Mind you, I'm like 5'8", she was 5'2". She came and to my face, bent down, and screamed at me about being upset over this person. Not because I shouldn't be upset, it's just that I shouldn't be emotional, I shouldn't have anything. She didn't like it, so I got screamed at. And it's the one and only time that Mr. Cheese got to see it and get some real perspective of what my life was, because I was a full ass adult living with my, I think maybe fiance at that time, and she still felt like she could do that and had a right to that. And when I was 5, I would still get that. Like, nothing changed. Not the tone of voice, how much, or anything changed. Nothing changed. So yeah, I'll talk more about Gilmore Girls. I love Gilmore Girls so much. It really did save me. And I have some outfits. I have the Yale sweatshirt and things like that. Sorry, I just went, like I said, I look okay. Or so I'm told. I'm not okay. I've been through a lot. I've been through so much and had so much brainwashing to the point where I don't even realize how bad, if things were even bad. And no, they were really bad. Like, you hear those "am I the asshole" stories? I relate to them way too much, and have some that are just, my mom did that. I went through that. That's not good. That's not healthy.